Hey, it's Bridgette. Nice to see you. This is kind of a vlog, right? I just want to give you a little update. So I usually post every day on my Instagram, Bridgette Inspired. And this weekend I posted and shared that I went to a concert, which was fun, really fun. Make sure you check that out because I live streamed most of it. I thought it would be fun, and then I realized how much I was enjoying watching the concert, and I thought some of you guys might like too. The concert was Air Supply. Air Supply, yeah, old school, awesome. Sounded pretty good too, it was really fun. And connected to some old neighbors, a family that we grew up across the street from a family that had 3 kids the same age as my sister and brother and I. I think actually, my growing up childhood best friend, she was a year older than me, but everybody else was the same age, in the same grade. So it was just so nice to see them again. It was fun. We had a good time, and I'm really appreciative for that. You know, those people that you can just have such good hearts, and you just can be friends with forever. You know, I love that. So I'm feeling still good about that. It was hard though, I had really conflicted feelings about whether or not I should even go because of all the stuff going on with the family. And last week, I think it was Thursday? Was it Thursday? We thought my husband had a kidney stone. I know some of you are going, oh, feeling that. But he actually has shingles. Yeah, I hope he doesn't mind me broadcasting his personal business. But it stressed me out because he couldn't sleep well, he wasn't sleeping well, and he was really uncomfortable and decided not to tell me at all that he was uncomfortable until Thursday, when he'd been uncomfortable for well over a week. And so I found out by Friday that that's what he had. And so I was like, oh, should I not leave? Because inside it's a lot of pain. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? So, but I was like, no, we had a conversation about it and decided to go. And I did, and I had a really good time, and I'm glad I did. And it's hard to put yourself first. And it wasn't like putting me first. It was not like a list and the priorities are 1, 2, 3, 4. It's more like the priorities are like across. Because there's multiple things that are important, right? There's multiple things. I'm getting hot. Got my flannel on. I didn't expect to be walking on the treadmill so long. But anyway. So the priorities, right, are spread out. A lot of things are even. There's multiple priorities at the same level, I guess, degrees or levels, right? You guys know this. So especially when you're a mom or when you have a family or you're even in a relationship, it's trying to balance other people's needs and your own. But the thing is we always put our own needs we just completely undervalue our own needs. And I know it. But yet, I feel guilty when I try to put my needs higher on my list. Do you guys feel like that too? That's normal. Just because I'm a life coach and an intuitive, like a psychic medium and all that, doesn't mean I know how to live life, okay? Let's just be clear. I don't listen. I'm very stubborn. And my brain and my thoughts totally derail me at times. And I've struggled with anxiety. I'm highly empathic, as you well know, and also just very sensitive. I'm also sensory, as I'm discovering. Oh, I'm sensory. Yeah. So that means a whole host of different things. And so dealing with the high stress situations, and they're layering on us like a sandwich, you know, and kid stuff and the kids' stress and anxiety at their levels and school stuff, and I have a senior that needs to graduate, but because his dad is dealing with a major illness and lots of stuff has unfolded with that. Very dramatic and traumatic, and having to try to navigate that. My big 3 kids. If you haven't seen, go look at Fairy Grasshopper. I share that on my Fairy Grasshopper channel too. I think I shared a little bit. Not too much, but enough. So you kind of know that there's been a lot since the beginning of the year here. A lot of pressure, worry, stressors. I mean, everybody has stuff, though. We all have stuff. We just learn how to manage it and navigate. So it's the day by day thing. I think the scenario is day by day. So being present and heart-based is really important. I just talked to a great friend of mine who's a shaman and a divine feminine healer and an oracle, and she's just amazing. And she shared too that this heart-based energy is really dominant right now in a good way, and that the messages are to be present in our bodies with ourselves and what's happening in the moments, and trying to really be present for all of it, even what we usually think is bad, but to be with the bad, and not judge it like that necessarily, but just accept it as part of the whole. And instead of trying to fix it, because we do, even if we say we're not trying to fix it, we're trying to fix it. I do that. I still do that, especially for my kids. Yeah. And then you I shouldn't say harbor, that's not the right word. You accumulate guilt from that because you don't know if you're for sure making the right decisions, especially when you have minors, and when your kids are younger, and then you're trying to lead by example, but wondering if you're doing the right things, and is medication right? Is it not? Is the school right? Is it not? What about the community, the politics, the healthcare, the access to things, the environment? I mean, there's so much, right? So instead of going down in a spiral, let's go down with the intention to connect to the earth and root and allow our heart to be connected into the moment in a way that sustains us long term, honoring the present moment, but having this understanding that we're going to be best served if we can be present, which is hard for me right now, but that's the only way. It's my only way out is through. And so I've got some solid things I can do now for 3 of the situations I'm dealing with. And the 4th one, I'm like, we're going to see what happens there. We're going to let things unfold a little more, right? We're going to get a little further down the road, see how things unfold. I am appreciative that I have my health at this point. And yes, I have a little dry throat. You guys know that. You've known that for like a week and a half if you've been watching me on my videos. Up and down because of the weather. It's just dry here. That's all. I need some humidity. Somebody pump it in for me, will you? Because I need it. My skin needs it too. My throat needs it. Yeah. So I hope you are doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope you're doing okay. If you're not doing okay, I hope you can focus on the present moment. Feel into your roots. Basics. Go back to basics. Feel into the heart with me collectively. Just touch your heart. Feel the energy. That heart space. Oh, a little sore right here. Oh, that's weird. Kind of by my shoulder, right shoulder a little bit. That's weird. Look at what you notice about the body when you touch it, when you take a moment and be present. Interesting. Sending you good healing vibes, healthy perspective vibes, the power of presence. Hopefully inspiration and real life. This is real life. This is just my vlog posting. I'm Bridgette, by the way. I hope you enjoy my YouTube channels, Fairy Grasshopper on YouTube, Fairy Grasshopper, and also Above Life channel on YouTube. I have a podcast called Above Life, or called Sunday Morning Coffee with Bridgette on Above Life channel on Sundays. And I'm also obviously on social media, Facebook at Bridgette Inspired, and Instagram, Bridgette Inspired.